Hi Sam, it's yourself, 6 years down the road. I am 19 and go to the University of Louisville. I'm currently enrolled into an African American communications course, which is why I'm giving you this video. This video corresponds with the letter you received earlier, and I just wanted to give you these to talk to you a little bit about what African American communications entails and what I learned in class this year. In this class, I learned how to effectively communicate, and I learned about different cultural aspects between blacks and whites and how that affects the different ways that they communicate interculturally and intraculturally. I'm giving you this at the age of 12 because you're young, you're going into middle school, you're experiencing a lot of new things, you're encountering more diverse groups of people, and I think that this information can be really helpful for your communication skills. A couple of the communication topics that we talked about in class that I want to discuss with you today are the invisibility syndrome, white privilege, microaggressions, and stereotyping. The first thing I want to talk to you about is microaggressions. Microaggressions can be unintentional or intentional. They're basically circumstances that communicate negative or demeaning racial slights. To show a common microaggression, here's a clip from the photograph.
$10 says she calls you in the car.
Wait. You see what that woman just did? You see that?
Why, she's cold.
She got colder as soon as she saw us now.
This communicates a negative racial insult to these African American kids because she is prejudging them. She is stereotyping that they are criminals or thugs, so she chooses to grab on tighter to her husband for security. The next thing I want to talk to you about is white privilege. White privilege is typically unrecognized, and it's things that benefit whites in everyday life that is not common to other races. You can easily see white privilege through products. When you walk into a store and you're looking for a skin product or a hair product, a white person can easily find something that matches them. But for African Americans, it's a very slim section. For instance, Band-Aids. These are the images that appear when you Google Band-Aids. When you walk into a store, you typically see these light colored Band-Aids that would match a white person's skin color. You don't see any Band-Aid that would match an African American skin color. This shows how white is supposed to be the cultural norm. It's the more privileged race, and that's why these products are more geared towards the white race and not to the African Americans. Lastly, I want to talk to you about the invisibility syndrome. The invisibility syndrome is when your ability and your talents and your worth are unrecognized or go unnoticed because of prejudice and discrimination. Microaggressions and white privilege play into this invisibility syndrome and are factors of it. These issues make African Americans feel insignificant or devalued. It makes them feel like they're seen as invisible, that the black race is not valued as highly as the white race, so they have this feeling of invisibility, of unimportant. I hope that you can take this knowledge and apply it to your everyday life, that you can recognize when you see these communication issues, and that you can try to appropriately use effective communication skills.